Hi everyone. Today I wanted to talk about spirituality and healing and how they are linked. Spirituality is a hot topic these days, and there is so much to talk about, whether it is about awareness, conscious parenting, meditation, energy healing, etc. And basically, they are fruits of the same tree. It's pretty tough and confusing out there right now, and we're getting lost deeper amongst all the information that is being thrown at us and trying to find out what resonates with us and doesn't. So, one of the main reasons I'm sharing this information is because there is a lot of confusion in our mind over what healing means and how it is connected to our spiritual self as well. Most of us on this path are in the process of unlearning our conditioned belief systems and patterns and reconnecting with the truth within our heart and soul. I say reconnecting because somewhere down the line, in being brought up to be a good child, we have been conditioned so deeply to oblige to other people's needs that we have disconnected from our very own truth. We changed who we were in order to fit into a toxic system, to belong, in order to feel loved and accepted. Some of us are riddled with guilt and shame for even putting our needs, happiness, and joy over that of others. This is what is making us sick. This disconnection from our inner child and your truth is causing separation and pain within our psyche. And then, after 20, 30 years in therapy and healing, we are trying to unlearn and figure out what went wrong. Healing means different things to different people, and it's a combination of many factors leading to understanding ourselves on a deeper and a personal level as well as a soul level. The deeper we are in touch with our true nature and bring that into our daily interactions, and the deeper we will be able to heal ourselves on a soul level with the ultimate realization of oneness that we are all children of the Most High. For many people, spirituality and healing are quite connected. And by spirituality, I mean those who believe that we are all connected and on some level to spirit and the universe or creator, whatever you may wish to call it. Energy healing is a very ancient art and science that was practiced by almost all indigenous cultures and the matriarchal cultures across the world. During the time the matriarchal system was in force, honoring our emotions and being in sync with the cycles of the earth and in connection to the soul were very intricate part of the society until about 3500 years ago, when the witch huntings began. Also began the patriarchal era that slowly became a global movement of sorts. That's when the healing and nurturing aspects of the matriarchal society died down, and showing emotions became a sign of weakness instead of strength and overcoming our shadows, especially for the men. And when one part of society is suppressed in one way, its counterpart gets suppressed in another way. This leads to a society that is unhealthy at its core. When men were suppressed to express emotions, the women got suppressed in different ways. Right now, we are at the cusp of the masculine healing and the divine feminine rising. This is not just externally, but literally in terms of the energies within each one of us. We all have a bit of both feminine and masculine energies within us. However, they are mostly in an imbalanced state. Balancing these energies internally is crucial to a completely healed society. According to the patriarchal system, which we have become accustomed to for the last 3500 years or so, both men and women have learned to subdue their emotions and take a very logical and practical approach to life. Things like let it go, forgiveness, karma, you reap what you sow, complete surrender to divine will, uh, maybe this is how it was supposed to happen, etc. And one of the most toxic things that I would say that has happened over the years is that we told men that they need to be strong, that men don't cry or show emotions. But men have some of the most complicated emotions. They just don't even know it themselves. They have never been given the tools to even acknowledge it, which is one of the main causes of a wounded society we are living in today. We are all very aware of the problems that women are going through in society and completely oblivious of the problems that men are facing emotionally and mentally. We all deserve to be true to ourselves and not live the life that others are expecting from us. And we'd have a much happier and healed version of planet Earth. Forgiveness, which is one of the most important aspects of healing. In the patriarchal system, we are told forgive, let it go. But forgiveness to feel true and real, you have to, and for it to come from within, you have to allow yourself to feel the hurt, the pain, the betrayal, whatever it may be. By just doing forgiveness mechanically, you're telling your emotional self, that self within you which is hurting, that doing the right thing spiritually and socially is more important than your feelings at that point, which dishonors the part of you that is crucial for your well being. So, first, allow yourself to feel the hurt, acknowledge the pain that it has caused you, and then do the forgiveness part. In fact, forgiveness will happen naturally when you allow yourself to heal, when the emotions within you heal. And then, when the Industrial Revolution started, people became so busy that they never gave themselves time to connect with spirit. People started acting out of pain, greed, and fear being one of the most important factors that led to our disconnection from spirit. Get up and get things done, irrespective of how you're feeling, became the mantra. And it's pretty much there even now. Even women feel that way, that if they allow themselves to heal from the wounds or express their emotions, the world around them will collapse. And how will they function? Whereas in a matriarchal system, people lived in tribes and communities. Everyone worked according to the lunar calendar. The 3 days of the full moon and the 3 days of the new moon were periods considered very sacred time, and time was taken off during these days to go within, to connect with spirit, get guidance for their lives, for the next phase of the moon, and to get in touch with their higher selves. And for those of you who have been on this healing journey with me, you know that our emotions are at an all time high, or low. During these times, you have noticed these cycles, they rise automatically within you when you are healing. So, this is something that the ancients knew and they worked around this. This is something that we need to bring back into our lives and take. If you don't have the time throughout the month, try to take at least 2 3 days around the full moon and the new moon. There were healing circles where people would share their deepest feelings without being judged or shamed for them. Children were brought up literally by a tribe or a community as a whole. And if anyone needed time to process grief and pain, they had the luxury to do so. There were areas, even temples, where you could just go scream, shout, cry, dance, do whatever you needed to do to express yourself and to heal from the pain. It was a sacred space to heal your emotions and express your truth. Now, in the process of healing, both these systems are required, but in the right dosage and the right timing. Healing is all about balancing these aspects of your life. Karma, forgiveness, letting go are as important as going into your feelings and emotions, even if that makes you vulnerable. Your heart will only heal once you allow it to feel everything completely, including the shame and the guilt that we as individuals suppress right at the bottom in order to avoid feeling and understanding it. We need to love every aspect of ourselves into wholeness. There needs to be a balance of both these aspects of the feminine and the masculine within us in order for us to lead a wholesome and a healthy life on all levels. On a chakra level, your Ajna chakra is the master chakra of the body. It controls everything in your body. It is also the point of exchange of the masculine and the feminine energies within our body, where the energy crosses over from the right brain to the left side of the body and the left brain to the right side of the body. And the deity for this chakra in the Hindu tradition is Ardhanarishwar, Lord Ardhanarishwar, which is half masculine and half feminine. So I guess this itself is gives you some clue as to how important it is to balance both aspects of ourselves and not shame or guilt any one aspect of our being to limit its growth. We are all spiritual, whether you are an atheist or a very religious person. Spirit is inherent within us. The ancients knew this, and even science today confirms that the CSF in our brain and our spine, the spinal fluid, is a medium of spirit functioning within us. These things are just the tip of the iceberg, but I hope I have been able to bring some clarity to this topic of healing and spirituality. Thank you.